Good morning again. Happy Tuesday. Today we'll continue the lesson and we will continue with the symbols. Yesterday we talked about some other symbols like water, beasts, and wings. And since we studied about beasts representing kingdoms, today we will study about what is the first beast that we see in prophecies. The first beast is the lion. And what nation is symbolized by this lion? In Daniel 7:4, we see that the first beast was like a lion with wings, eagle wings. And this kingdom represents Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar was the king of this kingdom. And this prophecy was about the people of Israel. They departed from the Lord. And Jeremiah was trying to tell them that God wants them to come back to the Lord and be faithful to the Lord. But they were not listening. And in Jeremiah 4:6 and 7 said, "Set up the standard towards Zion, retire, stay not, for I will bring evil from the north and a great destruction. The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentile is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolated, and thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant." And we see in 50:17 said, Israel is it's a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria had devoured him, and last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had broken his bones. We see this prophecy was about people of Israel and was fulfilling exactly how Jeremiah was prophesied. From the north, the king of Babylon came and destroyed everything, and the prince of Judah and the fairs of the people were to be carried captive to Babylon. The Judean cities and villages and the cultivated fields were to be laid waste. Nothing was to be spared. We see that this happened exactly how God prophesied about people of Israel. They didn't listen, they didn't obey God, and they departed from Him. And God has to use this power to punish them and to take them to captivity. Question B. How does the Lord describe the mighty empire of Babylon at its peak under Nebuchadnezzar, and why? In Jeremiah 27:4-8 is describing this kingdom of Babylon. And I have made the earth, the man and the beast that are upon the ground, by my great power and by my outreach arm, to have given unto whom it seems meet unto me. And now have I given all this land into the land of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and the beasts of the field have I given him also to serve him. All the nation shall serve him, and his son, and his son's sons, until the very time of his land come, and then many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of him. And it shall come to pass that the nation and kingdom which will now not serve the same Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, and that will not put their neck under the yoke of the kingdom of Babylon, that nation I will punish, said the Lord, with the sword, and with the famine, and with the pestilences, until I have consumed them by my hand. We see this prophecy about this empire, the Babylon empire. God describes all the plan that he has for this king. Even though he was idolater, he had a sense of justice and right, and God used this king and his power to punish all of the other nations, and all of the nations were under him. and we see that his kingdom was the greatest. And between the wars, he was taking care of the city of Babylon, the capital, and make it so nice and so beautiful that was became the golden city. Was just beautiful, and the praise of the whole earth. This kingdom, as was prophesied, was fulfilling. This kingdom was the greatest, and all the other nations were under this kingdom. We see that the prophecy was fulfilling exactly. How the Lord prophesied was fulfilling exactly. And this gives us faith in whatever we read in the Bible, whatever prophecy we read, that God is going to fulfill. And this happened with the first beast, the lion. And we see why lion? Because the lion is the king of the jungle. When we hear the raging lion, all the animals are finding a place to hide because they are scared. He intimidates all the other animals. He is the king of the animals. That was symbolizing very well the king of Babylon, because he was like a lion. He had under him all other nations, and he had great power because God allowed him to and used him to punish the people of Israel and other nations that they didn't want to listen to the Lord. May God bless us today to understand that all what we read in the Bible is true and is going to be fulfilled the way that God prophesied. Tomorrow we'll study another beast. May God bless you, and I will see you tomorrow.